Hello, friends. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be live with you. It has literally been forever. I feel like the last time I went live was before convention, right? I think so. So we'll wait for everyone to get here and then we'll get started. I can't wait to see all of you. I'm going to go ahead and share this on my, it's like a business page. I didn't even get out any of my makeup either, so I need to do all that too. But figured we have so much to catch up on. I might as well just make this like a fun, you guys hang out with me. So I'm going to go ahead and pin the comment right here. So this is where you can find the brand new top secret product that I'm finally able to share. And then you guys, they allowed you guys to get it on sale for this month only. So that's super exciting as well. Let's turn this down. How do I share this from here? Figured it out. Okay. Super duper excited. Okay. Yay, how are we? Oh my gosh, like I said, I'm so excited to be live with you guys today. I feel like it's been forever and ever. Two, if you guys have any questions, holler them out down below. Always happy to help answer anything I can. First up, sharing this new mirror. This is such a rad mirror. I took this with me to convention and I look how small this is. It's less than 2 pounds and you can either use it like this. So it's just like a big tailor mirror. It's like the size of my head. And then it also has the built-in ring light, or you prop it all the way up and then see how it has that light. Ignore all my fingerprints. And, oh no, no sound. Can you guys hear me? Let me know, because that would not be good. If you can't hear me, tell me. Because that happened to us once, remember? That was so weird. Now I kind of want to look. That would not be good. Let's see. You can hear me? Let's see. You can hear me? Yes. I can hear you. I can hear you fine. Okay. I'm like paused on my phone. I'm like, what the heck is going on? All right. Can you guys see me and hear me okay? Because like on my phone, it's not, but it could be because I'm like live streaming and looking and all the things. I'm like confusing Facebook. I can hear you. I'm like confused. Oh, okay, good. Woo! Crisis averted. Okay, so this mirror is called, oh crap, what's it called? The Abigail. I'm going to leave you the link to it right here. You can get it on sale if you use code RAYA15. It's the world's best travel mirror. I don't know if you guys are still traveling. Like my kids go back to school so soon. So our travel days are pretty much over for the school year. But I love this mirror. And it sits really tall too. And I like it because it sits at an angle like that. I don't think it goes up any straighter, but I know it goes more tilted. But for me, it's literally perfect and it's the exact height that I need. So love that mirror, got that set up. I'm gonna be doing Serum Plus. Let's do some concealer. We're gonna do some foundation, of course. I got this new lash curler at convention. They're not putting them for sale on the website, I don't think. But I got a new lash curler, so let's use that. I was part of this like PR event at corporate or at convention. It was so much fun. Did any of you guys like watch online? I know that they live streamed a lot of convention this year. So did you guys watch? You have the mirror. Isn't it so good? Okay, so let's talk convention. It was so much fun. This was my first convention because last year I had the C word, so I missed out on it. And then the 2 years before that, it was virtual because of the C word. So I feel like, I know so. It was just like so overdue. And like me and my friends hadn't been together in so long. It was just so good to like all be together. Like I had missed so many people and met so many like great people finally. And then this year was just like wild. They had me, it was kind of funny. At the end of convention, I had like a bunch of the head executives come up and they were like, "We're so sorry we asked you to do so much." Like, it's okay. Like, I really was thrilled to do so much. If you guys missed it, so I got to, run a demo. So I got to like put the brand new mascara on a model. My girlfriend Nikki was my model. So I got to like show presenters how to like best sell the mascara and like tips and tricks on how to use the mascara, which I'm going to share with you guys all my tips and tricks, because I said on my Instagram story, like, not that I was like hindered, but corporate always gets really like scared about what you say for like legal reasons, which they have to protect themselves. I get it. So I was really not muffled, but like I've had to be very careful of what I said and didn't say there at convention. So I can't wait to like be live with you guys. This is my space. I can say and do what I want to do here. So I'm going to show you guys like all my legit tips and tricks on how to use it. So yes, I showed some of them in the demo, but I was like hindered. Like I couldn't like use other products. I couldn't use other things. You guys are going to crack up. I snuck in my shadow shield. I like had it in my pocket and used this. I'm not even sure I was allowed to, but I was like, it just makes such a big difference because I did eyeshadow on her and mascara. Anyway, so I snuck that in. But yeah, so that was super exciting. So I got to run the demo. I got to be the very first person. Let me rephrase. I got to be the very first presenter or ambassador to announce a product at convention on stage, like in front of everybody. And this was also the first time that they live streamed it for not just presenters. So this video that people were like live streaming in, 12,000 people tuned in. 12,000. So like no pressure, right? I'm so glad they didn't tell me how many people until after I got off stage. I literally came off stage and Tori, one of the head executives, came up and hugged me and she was like, there was 12,000 people watching you. And I was like, oh, she's like, we didn't want to tell you until you got off stage. I'm like, thank God, I probably would have had a panic attack. So I got to be the very first person to do that, or very first presenter to do that, which felt so like, I don't know, like pinch me, you know what I mean? Like I've been doing this for 7 years and that was such like an incredible validation of like my loyalty to our company and like our, my passion for our products. Like it was just really, really, really cool. It was so insanely nerve-wracking. I had to read off a teleprompter, which I've never done before. And they kept changing it wasn't like super scripted, like it was, but it wasn't. Like it was scripted, but they made it like sound like me, you know? But they kept changing like words of it. And so they were like sending me like the new script every night. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I was having to like try to rememorize this, which I don't know how actors do it. Like memorizing a script. Like granted they can like stop and this was live. So maybe that's a little different, but whew, that was scary. All right, I'm making sure I have everything out. So foundation, bronze blush highlight, eyebrows, eyeliner. I don't know what I want to do for like makeup today. I just wanted to like get on live with you guys. Yay! Oh my gosh, thank you. I know, it was so fun meeting so many of you guys. Honestly, like thank you for just like coming up and like making me feel so loved and so welcomed. And it was really, really awesome to meet so many of you guys. I know I had Ryan with me at convention. He's my social butterfly. At some points, he'd be like chit-chatting with people and I'd be like, babe, we have to like go to the next thing. And he'd be like talking to you guys. He's so funny. No, but he was great. He loved meeting you guys and he's so good. Like he could tell if someone was like really nervous to like, hey, Anna, ask for a picture or something. He'd be like, you want a picture? Come here. Like just making everyone feel so like comfortable. He is so good at that. I'm just like, you're nervous. I'm nervous. We're just a bunch of like awkward, nervous people in person. But anyway, so announcing the product was super surreal. That was really, really cool, really, really fun. I can't believe they allowed me to do that. So normally during conventions, we announce like a couple new products, usually like 2, maybe 3, depending on the year. And usually the new products are announced by either the CEO, the CFO, the CVO, or one of the head executives or like one of the scientists who got to make it. So this was the very first time ever that they had a presenter do it, or an ambassador. We're called ambassadors now. Like need to get that word in my brain. So this was, you guys remember when I went live, when we were going to the river and I was wearing that pink romper? I don't know if you guys watch my lives that intently to be like, I remember that day. But so we were leaving and then I got a text from one of the head executives, Tori, and she was like, hey, can I call you? And I was like, ooh, Yeah. But it was like, Ryan was making fun of me. I was like, it's like the principal just told me to come into her office. Like, I got nervous. I'm like, okay. So she FaceTimes me with Marissa, who is head of a lot. She does a lot for ambassadors, and she's in charge of a lot. So I get on FaceTime with them, and they're like, so we have something to ask you. And I was like, what? Like, so scared. And they were like, we want to know if you would want to present QUADRA at convention. And I was like, present it? Like, do Club Moodstruck, which is like the demo, like how to use it. And they're like, well, yes, we're also going to ask you to do that, but would you present it like on stage? I'm like, on stage at convention? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, like, yes, absolutely. Like, wow, like, pinch me, right? And so I get off the phone with them, and I'm like sitting there talking to Ryan. Ryan's like, that's cool. I'm like, no. That's not just cool. Like, they've never had anyone do that besides like the CEO. Like, what? So I was in countless meetings, like 2 meetings a week with them, writing the script, deciding how we want. They were so cool with me. They like let me really, like, I was in charge of how it was presented. Like, I wanted to show before and afters of all me and my Y sisters using it. I wanted to show behind the scenes video. I have chills. I wanted to show behind the scenes footage of us like sneaking it on on Facebook all those months. I've had this mascara since April. And then I got to show, I was like, we have to show them how easy it is to take off. And then they were like, we want you to make that video. I was like, oh my God, more pressure. But so they were really awesome with like letting me choose, which I totally thought I was just going to be like their little puppet, you know, like stand there, hold this, look pretty, you know? So it was really cool that they like let me do a lot of that. So that was really cool. And then the time came, like the moment, and I was so nervous, you guys. I was so sweaty. My hands were like dripping sweat. Thank God I had like a Britney Spears mic, which made me feel so cool. But, yeah. I didn't mess up. I only messed up one line because I was like so nervous, but I got more comfortable as we went. But that was really, 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 really cool. Highlight of convention for sure for me. Thank you so much. Thank you. So here I'm putting on my Serum Plus foundation. This is my go-to. Has sodium hyaluronate in it, which is my favorite. It plumps the skin, hydrates your face. It literally makes you age backwards. Has a 12-hour transfer-proof, smudge-proof, all-day proof, water-resistant hold. You can literally jump in a pool and the water will bead down. Like, this foundation is your new go-to. You will get phenomenal coverage right off the bat. You can build it too, so you can add more if you want, or you could just rock like a good, like solid coverage. It's so phenomenal. Say color match in the comments if you need to be color matched for it. If you're not sure what color you are, say color match. So that was really, really cool being able to announce the product. That was awesome. And then I got to take like a private golf cart all the way to the demo, which was really fun. Got to show you my like Y sisters how to use the product. So that was really cool. And then I got to be part of like a bunch of PR events. So I'm sure you guys saw on my Instagram, we're going to be launching a new skincare line starting September 18th. So that's really exciting. So I got to be a part of that like PR event. So I got to meet like all the scientist people that like made it. So that was really awesome to be able to like ask them questions like, you know, about the ingredients, about what it's good for. And it's finally, praise the Lord, a skincare line that's good for if you struggle with acne. Like, since I've turned 30, you guys know my hormonal acne has been like something of a struggle with me, and it's gotten a lot better. But I was so excited when they're like, yes, it literally has ingredients that helps to dig out the junk in your pores and helps to regulate over dryness and over oiliness. So it's not taking place of our current skincare line. That's a big question. We're still going to have our personalized skincare line, which is the Beauology line, but this is called Glowology. Or no, I don't know what it's called. I need to look at the book or look at the products again. I'm so bad with names. But so that's super exciting. So I got to be a part of that. And then I got to be a part of course, our mascara preview, which I'm going to show you guys. I'm trying to get like all my makeup done right now so I can show you. Let's see. We have concealer on. Concealer has caffeine infused in it. It is so opaque, meaning you can't see through it. It literally, thank you, Glowplexion. It literally tightens and lifts. It's so phenomenal. So if you have dark circles, puffy under eyes. If you just have darkness in general, you need that concealer. It's so phenomenal. I'm going to use my setting powder now. This is not from Unique actually, but it's my favorite. Helps to absorb any extra oil. Yeah, so did that PR event and then got to do the PR event for the mascara. Is really funny. Me and my friend Nicole, we were cracking up. So this PR, powder in my throat. This PR event was supposed to be for like us to make content for people to use, like unique presenters to use. And me and Nicole made this like TikTok video of the, you know, the hey Barbie, hey Barbie. And me and Nicole were like crying, laughing at one point. She was like rolling on a bed, like dying laughing. It was so funny. And then at the end, I was like, I didn't realize it was like timed. I thought we had like more time to make more content because I wanted to make that video and then I was going to make more content. And then they're like, okay, like the PR event's done. And I was like, oh my gosh, I only got this one video done. I was laughing so hard. I posted on my Instagram if you guys saw it. So what's funny is like me and Nicole thought it was like the funniest. Have you ever do this with your friends? You like think something is so funny. You're like crying, laughing, and then you show someone, they're like, oh, that's cute. And you're like, oh, it wasn't funny. It was only funny to us. So that was that scenario where I was like, look what we did. And they're like, oh, cute. And I was like, oh, it's not funny. Oh, so good. Do you have a video of the mascara getting wet? Is it water resistant? I don't have a video of it getting wet. I'll make that for you. Put that on my to-do list. It is water resistant, yes. It does, however, come off with warm water. So you're probably like, that's really confusing, and I'll explain when I put it on. It was actually funny. Okay, good, because I thought it was hilarious. All right, now we're going to go with our pressed powder. This pressed powder has shea butter and vitamin E infused in it. It's finally a pressed powder you can use if you have oily skin, or I'm sorry, if you have dry skin. I love using it on a big giant brush. And we're just going to pop this on all over. So I got to do those 2 PR events. That was super fun. Got to announce the new product. That was really cool. Got to do the Club Moodstruck, which was the demo, which was really fun. And then what else did I get to do? I feel like there's something else I'm forgetting. Club Moodstruck, that. And then of course like a bunch of rehearsals, like trying, you know, being on stage and like walking through it. That was really intense. That was like scary. But it was just so fun. We got to go to the UFC fight. That was really cool. So it was kind of funny because our award ceremony was supposed to be on Saturday. There was one award ceremony supposed to be on Saturday, but they decided to like group all the awards at once. So like if you guys saw that video of me in the white dress, how they announced like 2 or 3 different awards that I got instead of just the one, they just grouped it all together, which is fine. But so that meant that Saturday freed me up. Like it was the last day of convention, but there wasn't anything that I didn't know was being announced. Like I already knew our convention was going to be in Germany. I already got my award for the other thing. So I skipped the last day of convention. I felt kind of bad because there was a lot of people I still wanted to like hug and see. But this was like once in a lifetime opportunity to go to this UFC fight. So the UFC fight was in Salt Lake City the same exact time we were. The entire time we were there was like all these huge UFC fighters that my husband was like drooling over, like got to meet and like hug and like shake their hand and stuff. So that was really, really cool. What made this UFC fight special was because usually there's like, they call them cards, like each fight is a card, or I guess the whole fight is one card. But anyway, this fight was special because every fight that was going on that night was like important. Like instead of just being like one fight at the end of the night was important, this was every single one. So Ryan, my husband, really wanted to go. And so we went, and it was the coolest experience. Even if you don't love the UFC, like I didn't know how I'd feel about watching someone get beat up in person. Like that was a little intense. But like you get into it when you're there. Like me and Nicole were like on the edge of our seats being like, punch you in the face. It was really, really cool. And we got to meet Leanne Rimes. That was rad. So we're sitting in our seats and we try to get seats that were by like where the fighters come in and out, but we ended up not getting those tickets. And so the seats that we got in, we're sitting there and we realize our seats are right next to like the tunnel where all the celebrities go in and out to use the bathroom and to go to the bar. So we're sitting there and like, if you missed your chance to say hi to someone, they're coming back. So there was one point where like Leanne Rimes walked past us, and Ryan, my husband, was like, that's Leanne Rimes. And I'm like, no way. She looks so young. I like Googled her. I'm like, holy crap, that is her. So props to Ryan for noticing Leanne Rimes. So she walked. I'm like, dang it, I missed it. And Ryan's like, don't worry, she'll be back. So I had to wait till she had to pee again. And then me and Nicole ran at her and we were like, can we get a picture? And she was so kind. She was so nice and sweet, talked to us for a second. And then we saw Theo Vaughn. A lot of you guys are like, who is that guy with the mullet? He's a comedian. He's really funny. And we saw Walker Buehler, I think his name is. He's a pitcher for the Dodgers. My son is obsessed with the Dodgers. So that was really cool. And he like took a video and said hi to Abel. It was really, really kind. Literally every person we met was so kind, except for one fighter named, his last name's Holland. He was not nice. He like was super weird, like towards Ryan. But besides him, everybody was so nice. Like all the celebrities that we met were so kind. So that was like such a rad, unique experience. So we just had like the best freaking week ever. It was so cool. Where's the big brush from? Go and say powder brush, Ashley, and I'll give you the link to it. Convention next year is going to be in Germany. I don't know if we're going to go to Germany or not. Ryan and I are still talking about it. It's so far. And then what also is kind of tricky too is I earned like our service trip, which is once a year you have to earn it based on like your, like how hard you work essentially. And only like 15 people earn this trip. And it's in South Africa, which has been on my bucket list since I was like a little kid. And it's a safari in South Africa, in like Cape Town, I believe. So that's the next month. So that's in November. And then convention's in October. So we're like debating. I'm like, do we take the kids to convention? I mean, it would be cool for them to see Germany, but I've always been a firm believer, like, that I wouldn't take my kids to Europe until they could truly appreciate it. One, the plane ride is intense. Two, it's a ton of walking. And like 3, it's a lot of money. So I don't know. We're still on the fence. I really want to because obviously Germany would be incredible to go to. It'd be really cool to like be and like meet so many people who are from Europe. But I don't know. I think I'm going to grab my ticket anyway because I did hear that it's like 60% sold out. Right? I know. I was like going back and forth. I'm like, if we had to pick one, I would probably pick South Africa just because that's a literal once in a lifetime opportunity. Like we could always go to Germany, you know, but South Africa, I'm like, I don't feel like I would ever be like, let's go to South Africa. So I don't know. I think we're currently debating about taking the kids with us to Germany. Because my whole thing is like, I would feel so bad leaving my kids for like 10 days and then the next month leave them again. Like this was hard enough. Like the 4 of us are really, really close. Me and my kids and my husband, obviously. We both work from home. So like we're always together. So this last trip to Utah was 5 days. You would have thought that we left for freaking like a month. Like our kids were on the struggle bus for sure. So I don't know. We're tossing it back and forth. Have you guys ever taken your kids to Europe? Was it a nightmare? My whole thing is the airplane. Like we took my kids to Dominican Republic on an incentive trip, like on a trip with Unique. And you would have thought I was murdering them. This flight from California to Florida is like 6 hours, 5 hours. You would have thought my kids were like dying. Why did you take us? Literally. So I don't know. I'm on the fence. I see a lot of people that are going to attend like virtually. Yeah, just the virtual thing is not fun. Sorry to like burst your bubble if you're like, I'm going to go virtual. I did the virtual thing during COVID and it's just not the same. Like the hype, the energy, like everything is so much better in person. Yes, I did know about the vaccines to go to South Africa. I know you had to get like, I don't know, a couple shots for the bugs. How many shots? How many shots we talking to go to South Africa? The kids are not going to South Africa, only possibly Germany. But have you taken your kids across the pond? I know, I could never go back to virtual. It's just not the same. It's not the same energy. It's not the same, like you don't come home like on fire, you know? So every year, Unique allows you to earn, it's called the service trip. So yeah, South Africa's gonna be rad, but we're gonna go and probably like build a house. 16 shots, you're lying. Brittany, are you serious? 16 though? Come on. No. Now I'm gonna Google it. 16 shots, are you serious? I'm fully vaccinated though, like I'm like up to date. I mean, not fully vaccinated, but you know what I mean. Malaria pills, okay. Isn't that crazy? Like malaria is like still a thing. And the shots are spread out, so it's expensive. You guys are making me nervous. 16 shots. Oh my God. Ryan might be out. Ryan's like, nope, not going. That should have been in the booklet. That's the, I know, and mosquitoes love me. Like, it's a thing. I actually have like 2 mosquito bites on me right now. If anyone's gonna get malaria, watch. Knock on wood, that's horrible to say. But literally, okay, so we're at the CEO's house for dinner at convention. Again, another thing that like you earned. And he has this gorgeous backyard, obviously. And he has like all these like lavender plants and like gorgeous flowers everywhere. And there's bees everywhere, like holy bee land. So I'm terrified of bees. I'm not allergic to them. I'm just literally terrified of them. Like just, I don't know, just instilled in my brain, I'm scared of them. So I'm like trying to get like pictures of like my outfit and with Ryan and stuff. And I like won't stand still because obviously there's bees everywhere. And so Ryan and Kaylee Rogers' husband, Justin, are like, stand still. Like, they're not going to bother you. They don't bite unless, Justin's like, they don't bite unless you bite them. And I'm like, you're lying. Like, no, I'm going to be eaten alive. Like, no. So I'm standing there. I'm like, finally, like, okay, fine. I'll take my picture. So I'm standing there and I'm wearing like a strapless dress. You guys talk about like embarrassing moments. I'm standing there with my strapless dress. Looks so good. Have Spanx on. Spanx, you guys. And I'm standing there and all of a sudden I feel like a pinprick in the middle of my back, like right here. And I scream at this dinner. Everyone's like sitting down eating. I scream and I start screaming for Ryan. I'm like, Ryan, help me. So he comes over and grabs my dress, pulls it down in the back. I'm like, oh my gosh. I grab the front so it doesn't like friggin' flash 200 people. And there's a bee stuck in my back. Out of 200 people, the only person to get stung is yours truly. And I'm like trying not to cry. It hurts so bad. Oh, it was horrible. The CEO's wife, Shalane, like took me inside and like put baking soda on it. And that helped tremendously. Praise the Lord for her and her knowledge. But the only person to get stung, you guys. A lot of shots you already have, I'm sure. Okay, good. 16 shots. That is crazy. I'm allergic to bees. Yes, I don't blame you. Bees are so scary. I know, right? Thought I was a flower. This color, sorry, I'm like totally not even like talking to you guys about makeup. So lip liner was in Polite. The lipstick color was in the shade Powerful. It's really pretty. It's just like a darker, like mauve-y color. I'm curling my lashes for the first time like ever. I got this like cute little lash curler. Oh my gosh, you got stung by a bee today? No. Do you get along with other leaders? Yes, I get along with almost every leader. Here's some of the 10 different things you have to have. Their options and recommendations of meds and shots. Oh, so scary. Oh, nice. You signed up as an affiliate? So exciting. Yay, happy to have you. I know, I need to start planning now. But that's what I mean, like, watch. Anyone friggin' gets stung by a mosquito, it's gonna be me. A lot of shots you already have, that's good. Totally my luck, I swear. I know, right? And like, the only person that gets stung by this dang bee at this dang thing. Oh my gosh, you got the whole list. I love you. So yeah, it was just wild. Why you didn't see pictures of me with a lot of people. One, some leaders are like weird about like posting pictures of other leaders. It's kind of funny. It's like I don't know, because we all do the same thing. So it's kind of like competition-esque. So I don't know. Some leaders are weird about like tagging you or whatever, or like posting the pictures you're in. Like I have pictures with Brandy and Amber and everybody. But some people just are weird about tagging you, which is fine. Whatever. Teach their own. But no, I get along with everybody. There's only one person I'm sure you guys know who I'm like, I don't know you. But it was such a blast, you guys. I had so much fun. So yeah, I don't know about convention next year. However, I will say virtual is like not an option for me, like not fun. Message me if you need any help picking out your colors or whatever. If you need to see a swatch, I have swatches of everything. So just message me. But also like Pinterest, there's so many swatches. Or if you go on my Instagram, or not Instagram, if you go on my Facebook and you go under photos, I have like so many swatches of basically everything. I think there's even a search bar option too. But just message me. You guys know I'm always happy to help figure out what colors you are if you need any help. For this, just say Shadow Shield in the comments. I'll send you the link to it. But I'm just going to do a really basic eye because I'm so excited to finally get to this mascara. So a little bit about this mascara I'm going to be using. So I have had it since April, the end of April. I've been using it almost every day, even if like I'm putting it on after I get off live. I've been trying to put it on every day because there is serum in this mascara that promotes lash growth. So it's packed with really incredible ingredients: biotin, sodium hyaluronate, plankton extract. What else? There's so much. All right, so I'm just using palette 9, and we're just gonna kind of pop this on all over. I'm gonna take my liner shader brush when I find it. I still need to like clean my brushes. I got home from convention and just like pooped out. So I didn't do like anything. Taking palette 9 though, this is actually the only palette that I brought with me to convention that I used for every eye look. I did get my makeup done 2 of the days when I was there just because I just want to be pampered, you know, but I had them use all of my makeup, which it was kind of funny. The first makeup girl came and I was like, oh, here's all my makeup. And she was like, oh, I was going to use mine. I'm like, no, thank you. I'll use mine. And she was like, oh, okay, that makes it easy for me. So that was really cool. So I was still able to, I made sure to wear all of my stuff because I knew you guys were going to want like links to the looks that I wore and stuff like that. So I made sure to use all my stuff. But I wore palette 9 the entire time. Swatches on the side are too tiny. I know. I feel you, girl. That's something that I've been working with them on, like explaining that to them. But like I said, just message me, and I have swatches in real life. Like I've swatched everything on my skin. Not my skin, but like my sister's skin or my assistant's skin because I have tattoos. Ryan's so funny. He's like, you could swatch it on my leg. I'm like, no one wants to see your hairy leg. Get out of here. All right, I'm just going to kind of blend out this line. To be totally honest, I've like just been chatty Cathy and haven't been really figuring out what I want to do with my makeup, but figured you guys just want to see this mascara anyway. Okay. I know this palette's my go-to. It just has every color you could possibly want. So with this being a new month, you guys, we also have a new special. So holy cow, it's August. Like how the heck did that happen? Like, are your kids already back in school? Our kids start the 16th, and I'm just like, how? Like, summer's over? No, all my own brushes, all my own makeup. And when you get your makeup professionally done, they, like, bring, like, clean stuff. So it doesn't matter if it's not yours, but regardless, all my stuff. So with it being August, we're having a new August special, which is everything eyes. So all eyeshadows, except for the shadow sticks, liquid shadows, palettes, all the mascaras, everything. So good. Is the brow liner included? Let me look. Oh, wait, sorry. Ryan's asking me if I want food. Yes, I want a fish taco. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look if what's included in this special. Ours starts the 24th. You start the 10th. When else do your kids go back? It's weird. Like when I was a kid, I remember always starting like September 3rd. Do you guys remember that? Always September 3rd because it's my brother's birthday. And I remember thinking like, haha, start on your birthday. Such a bratty little sister. Like, happy birthday. Welcome to school. Okay, so it's a build your own bundle. So the new mascara is in there. The old mascara 4D, Twisted, this Epic one. I think that one's going to go away soon. So maybe grab that if you like it. Lash primer, the Esteem Lash Serum, which you can actually use this in combination with the new mascara serum. So I wear this serum at night and then this serum during the day. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Eye primer, all of the liquid liners are on there. The eyeliner, all the magnetic lashes. So the days that I was wearing falsies, I was wearing our magnetic dramatic lashes. And the reason that I went with those is because I could reuse them every single day because the liner is magnetic. So it just like to your lashes. And then obviously if you do get that, get the magnetic liner, obviously. So all of the palettes are included. All of these, limited edition palettes like these two. And then the pocket palettes, which there's a difference if you guys didn't know. So we have two. We have a pocket palette, which has blush, lipstick or lip gloss, eyeshadow, and highlight in it, which is this one. And then there's the mini palettes, which these are all eyeshadow. So both of those are on sale. And then all of our pressed eyeshadows, all of them are included. Now you could either buy them individually like that, or you can buy them in a palette. And then all the liquid eyeshadows, and then all the eyeshadow brushes are also included. And it's a build your own bundle. Tweezers are on there too. We have two different tweezers. Oh yeah, one's for the lashes and then one's regular. So all of that is included in the special, and it's a build your own bundle. So if you get two products on that page, it's 15% off. If you buy if you buy two or more, it's 20%. And there's no cap on it. So you can keep adding and it will deduct the 20% off of them. So that's a really, really good deal. So eyeshadow brushes, all the mascaras. So I think we're ready for mascara. I still always set my face before you put on any makeup. That's going to be super important. Okay, so let's talk about the mascara. So introducing, drum roll please. This is QUADRA. Let me show you guys the box. The box is so pretty. And I helped with the box, so that's why I really want to show you. Okay, so the box looks like this. I'm a sucker for packaging. Anybody else? When you open it, it's red on the inside. So it's like so bougie. It reminds me of some Louis Vuitton heels. Christian Louis Vuitton. So those are, it's so pretty. Now the tube is thick and gorgeous and just like luxurious. It has our Y symbol on the tube itself. Okay, so without mascara, this is what the wand looks like. So you have this short silicone side, and then you have the long black bristle side. So the long black bristle side helps to give you super good length and also helps to coat the lashes in the tubing. And then the short silicone side helps to kind of comb it out, fine tune it, and then lock in the length and the serum. So in this formula, there's 4 products. So it's a 4-in-1 mascara. So if you look at the price and you're like, ooh, for mascara, you can't think of it like you're just buying mascara. You're buying lash serum, you're buying lash primer, you're buying a regular mascara, and you're buying a tubing mascara. There's 2 forms of mascara in this. So you get a dual wand, which is so cool. I love that it's like hot pink. I wish you could see it with like normally. Looks like this when you pull it out, obviously. So you have the long side and the short side, okay? So that's why it's the price that it is, because it's 4 products. So with the lash serum, people are experiencing longer, fuller lashes in like 4 weeks, like at least. But for me, if you want to maximize the results, wear the Esteem Lash Serum at night and then wear this every day, even if you slightly coat your lashes. It is transfer proof. It is smudge proof. It has a 12-hour hold and it's water resistant, meaning if you were to jump in the pool or you were crying, your mascara wouldn't smudge. or move or go all over your face. However, with warm water, when you put on your warm water and you have like your cloth, like for me, what I've been loving to remove them with is the fancy Zoe iPads. So you get this wet and warm water. Now you're going to press it against your lash and you're going to hold it there for about 5 to 10 seconds. And then you can swipe away and it will literally flake off. Like you'll see the little actual tubes come off. It's so rad. It's like ASMR, but without sound. What's that? Like, it's like the feeling and the like seeing it. You're like, oh my gosh, that's so rad. But it will not come off unless you have warm water and you press and hold and then you remove it. It will remove also with like a shine cloth or a makeup remover cloth, of course, but it won't like full on come off. Yes, I swim in tubing mascara. It goes nowhere. So tubing mascara is super healthy for your lashes because what tubing mascara does is your lashes like this. The mascara coats around and creates a barrier that goes over your lash. This sounds or feels so wrong to be doing these on live, but you get what I'm saying. Like it coats it around it. So that way it's protecting the lash and it extends it. So it builds off of it. So you could literally do a million coats of this. Now, what I was telling you guys before, like, when I was doing the demo, I wasn't allowed to use Twisted on stage. They're like, just use QUADRA. We just want you to talk about QUADRA. For me, I love both. You guys know my love for this product. So yes, it will remove easily with the cleansing balm. It'll melt away. It is so phenomenal. It's like fun to take off. So here's how I like to put on my QUADRA. So first things first is you're going to give your lashes, you're going to use the long side first, and you're going to do one small coat of this first. It feels so weird being able to show you guys. I have been hiding this mascara since April. So every time I had you guys going this way and I was doing something, this is what I was doing. It was killing me not to be able to show you guys. But the trick though is you want to put this on first because the serum is going on right now. So having like a mirror like this to look down on is really, really useful, especially if you have hooded eyes, and make sure that you're using the long side first. So long side looking down, and you want it to like, you want to feel like you touched the inside because that is where the serum is going on. Okay. Make sure though that you are taking a before photo. Make sure you're taking your before photo. And I say that because we look at ourselves all the time, like in the mirror, washing our hands, walking past, getting ready in the day. You won't notice your length and how insane your lashes are growing unless you take that before picture. So take the before picture. Okay, so once you've waited a few seconds, think of it as lash primer and serum. That's what you just did, 2 products at once. Now you're going to use the short side and you're going to go down and you're going to kind of wiggle up just like this. And then you're going to coat the backside. So kind of squint at yourself and run this along the backside, just like that. The length already is getting insane. Okay. Same thing over here. Now this also, because it's a tubing mascara, it locks in your curl. So if you have really straight, stubborn lashes, get a little lash curler. I think Unique has one on our site. I could be wrong though. The trick though is just to make sure that these don't touch. As long as they don't touch, you're going to get a good curl. Now this is going to lock in the curl. Okay. So now we just did the short side. So that is 1 coat of QUADRA. Like it's so good. It's already touching my eyebrows. So phenomenal. So now to enhance it, I like to go in with Twisted. Now, Twisted is a little bit simpler to use because it's more of a normal-ish mascara. But what I have found is when you combine these, you get like so much volume, so much fullness. Your lashes will literally look fake. And so I'll go over and like give a little coat of this. Most of you already have Twisted on hand. And what's cool is Twisted also has argan oil, biotin, infused in it. So it's also going to promote lash growth. So as long as you have the serum on first, then go in with Twisted, and then you can literally bounce between these two or just stick with QUADRA the rest of the time, and your lashes get so insanely long and full. Like, can you guys see this? It is so good. Let me turn on this like light. I feel like the lighting's not that great in here today, but so So good. Telling you, this mascara is insane. And the clinical trials with this, so they did clinical trials. If you're not familiar with what that is, it's basically where they have this random group. They don't tell them what company they're trying. They don't tell them what product it is. They just give it to them and they track the results. They can't use anything else besides this product. They're not affiliated with Unique at all. They don't even know it's for Unique. And they track the results. So it's totally biased. And then they track the results. The results are insane. How fast that their lashes were growing, how much length and volume they were getting from that mascara. It was all like 100%. Like everybody that used it was like, holy cow, wow. Now I love using the small side to do my bottom lash line. And the only reason that I'm sticking with Twisted to do this is because QUADRA is making my bottom lash line so long that it's literally, I will have lashes down to my lips pretty soon. So I'm going to go here and just do Twisted on the bottom. You can get both of these mascaras for 20% off right now in the August special. So if you're like, I really do want to try it and I want to get it on sale, this is the only month QUADRA will be on sale. So if you want to try it, now is your time. Now's your moment. So there we have it. Isn't that so beautiful? Like holy lashes, I'm telling you. Now the tubing is coating each individual lash, giving so much length. It's also helping them to grow because it has the serum in it. And this serum is different from our serum. This is different from the Esteem Lash Serum, you guys. It's completely different. And it is similar to a serum that is, I can't mention it, so message me if you want the name of it. But it is a very similar formula to another serum that a lot of people use that give you really fast results. Message me, I'll tell you which one because I can't mention it on live. But I'm telling you, if you want long lashes, this is it. This mascara is freaking crazy. It is so good. I feel like a breath of fresh air that I can finally talk to you guys about it and show you. But take your before pictures. I'm telling you, look at the lashes. Like, is that not crazy? So good. This is the only month you can get on sale. Grab Twisted with it. Grab another brush. Grab your palette 9. All eyes are on sale under August special. Let me know if you guys have any questions whatsoever. Let me know if you need any recommendations. If you want to try the foundation and you don't know what your color is, just private message me here and I would be so happy to help you guys. So I will let you guys know. I don't know what I'll let you guys know, but just message me if you guys need any help. Yes, message me and I can give you more information. So I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow and we'll do another makeup glam look. Yeah, awesome. Make sure to snag it down here. Make sure you see my name, Rhea Coleman, or my picture, Rhea Hope. I don't even know what my name is on there, but make sure you see my face on there if you don't already to make sure that the order goes under me. Thank you indefinitely. I love you guys so much. Make sure to shop down there. Try the August special because that's where you can get QUADRA on sale. So I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.